Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation 24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Golden Bachelorette fans demand Charles L. be next Golden Bachelor. After the first night of the Golden Bachelorette, fans got a taste of the new characters in play for this season. While Keith Gordon has already made a big impression with Joan Vassos, there is plenty of time for the suitors to make their mark. Some fans spot red flags with Gil Ramirez, Pascal Abuti, and Jacqueline Choney. But in just one episode, fans are already demanding that Charles L. be the next Golden Bachelor. Fans see Golden Bachelor material at its best. Although the Golden Bachelorette has just begun, Joan Vassos has some big decisions ahead. But her first night of eliminations is over. Even though there was only a short period for the men to introduce themselves and secure their spot at the mansion, 6 guys were sent home. Among them were Bill, David, Aka, the rancher whose horse ran away, Ken, Thomas, RG, and Pablo. Among the men remaining for next week's excitement is Charles L. It didn't take long for fans to fall in love with Charles L. and visualize him on his own journey to love as the Golden Bachelor. Sweetly, Charles introduced himself to Joan as Charles Not in Charge. Jokingly, he tells her he is 66, but looks like he is 36. In the confessional, he shares that he has been without his wife for the past 6 years and was very lonely. They were married for 36 years before her passing. She was his one and only love, at least up to that point. Furthermore, he says he wants Joan to know he is honest, nice, humorous. Additionally, he says, "If I can brag to say, pretty handsome." Undeniably, he is hoping to find happiness on this journey with Joan. Both share the deep grief of losing their first spouse. But after just one night, fans are demanding that Charles L. get the next Golden Bachelor slot. Golden Bachelorette fans demand Charles L. be next Golden Bachelor. While Joan Vassos' journey is just beginning, Reality Steve has dropped the tea that Charles L. doesn't make it to the Final Four. The Golden Bachelorette fans can't imagine letting a diamond in the rough like Charles L. go without fighting to see him get another chance at love. On Reddit, fans strike up a feed about Charles. Sadly, they fear he will get lost in the shuffle. First, a user says, Charles L. Then they add, the Golden Bachelorette. This man has won me over for the season. If he's not Golden Bachelor, I will riot. The Golden Bachelor deserves some Asian flair. While the Bachelorette, Jen Tran, was the first Asian American Bachelorette, fans think that Charles L. would be a wonderful representation of Asian Americans as well. Fans think his humor is wonderful, and he would be a fantastic and unique take on the Golden Bachelor. Charles is so precious. Reminds me of my cool uncle who is just so chill with everything and always in a good mood. Glad to see more Asian Americans represented. We must protect him at all costs. He's adorable, and I instantly melted for him. So wholesome and a great sense of humor to boot. The way he said me when he was picked and happily exploring the kitchen. Fingers crossed he's the next Golden Bachelor. Someone responds, absolutely geeking out over the cookware and fridge. Best dad energy. Sweet dad. When the family videos were rolling for the Golden Bachelorette and the suitors, Charles L. was adorable as he realized his daughter was talking. His daughter, Sophia, introduces herself. Then, the camera pans to Charles L., whose face lights up with joy, and he simply says, wow, surprise. She gave him a dose of his fatherly wisdom to laugh and press on through difficulty. They want to see more of him as the Golden Bachelor. The air is buzzing with excitement in Bachelor Nation, and it's not just because of the romantic entanglements on the Golden Bachelorette. Fans have found their next obsession, and his name is Charles Ling. With his magnetic charm, dashing silver-haired good looks, and thoughtful approach to love, Charles has captured the hearts of viewers everywhere, and they are making it crystal clear. They want him to be the next Golden Bachelor. A fan favorite from the start. Charles's journey on the Golden Bachelorette started with a quiet confidence. Unlike some of the more boisterous contestants, he let his sincerity and thoughtful nature do the talking. Week after week, he stood out as a gentleman who wasn't just there to win, but to genuinely connect. He's like the dream dad your best friend always had, wise, funny, and just the right amount of mysterious. One fan gushed on social media. Charles for Golden Bachelor, no question. His moments on the show became instant classics. From serenading Joan Vassos under a starlit sky to delivering heartfelt monologues about love, loss, and resilience, Charles proved that romance isn't just for the young. It's for the young at heart. A modern-day silver fox. Let's talk about the obvious. Charles is a bona fide silver fox. His impeccable sense of style, always featuring tailored blazers and polished loafers, earned him fashion icon status among viewers. But it's not just his appearance that has fans swooning. It's his authenticity. He's the whole package, one Twitter user declared. Handsome, kind, and actually knows how to hold a conversation. What more could you want? Even the show's host chimed in, hinting during a recent interview that Charles has a certain magic that makes him unforgettable. A backstory that resonates. Part of Charles' appeal is his compelling backstory. A retired architect who spent decades designing beautiful spaces, he now dedicates his time to mentoring young professionals and volunteering at local community centers. His love story with his late wife, whom he described as his partner in every sense, touched the hearts of viewers. I learned that love is about showing up, even when it's hard, Charles shared during one emotional episode. And I'm ready to show up again. This vulnerability made him relatable and real. Fans saw a man who had experienced life's highs and lows and emerged stronger, wiser, and more compassionate. Social media frenzy. The campaign to make Charles the next Golden Bachelor is gaining momentum across social media platforms. Hashtags like #Charles4GoldenBachelor and #TeamCharles are trending, with thousands of posts flooding in daily. ABC, do the right thing, one fan wrote. We need Charles as the next Golden Bachelor. He's the love story we all want to watch. Memes featuring Charles' iconic moments from the show have gone viral. One popular meme shows him raising a glass during a romantic dinner, captioned, "To second chances and the man who deserves them." Celebrity endorsements. Even celebrities are joining the movement. Former Bachelor Nation stars have voiced their support, with one alum tweeting, "Charles is the real deal. I'd love to see him lead his own season." Talk show hosts have also jumped on the bandwagon, playfully lobbying for Charles during interviews. If Charles isn't the next Golden Bachelor, what are we even doing here? One host quipped. What makes him different? What sets Charles apart from other contenders isn't just his charisma, it's his philosophy on love. He's spoken openly about the importance of emotional intelligence, communication, and mutual respect in relationships. Love isn't about grand gestures all the time, Charles explained in one episode. It's about the little things, like remembering how someone takes their coffee or holding their hand when they're nervous. This grounded approach resonates with viewers who are tired of superficial romance and ready for something genuine. The producers weigh in. Rumors are swirling that ABC producers are taking the fan demand seriously. While they haven't made any official announcements, insiders suggest that Charles is definitely on the radar. We're always looking for someone who embodies what the franchise is about: hope, love, and connection, a producer hinted. Charles checks all those boxes. What would a season with Charles look like? Fans are already imagining what a season led by Charles would entail. Picture romantic dates in elegant gardens, heartfelt conversations over candlelit dinners, and perhaps even a few architectural-themed challenges. Imagine building a dream home together. He brings sophistication and heart to the show. One fan predicted, "It would be a season to remember." Hashtag Charles speaks out. While Charles has remained humble amidst the growing frenzy, he did address the possibility during a recent interview.